Why Eddie Hearn? Why Matchroom?
I believe it's better the devil you know than you don't know. Hey, let's get a scran then. Everything and anything that you want. Cacio e pepe, fried gnocchi and a mozzarella dipper. Like my smile.
Drake bought you a Rolex. So what's this chapter about?
Me. There's just a few more things I'm left to do before I feel like I can really step away and be okay with it. Why would you not want to be an undisputed world champion? Do you mind just being a bit quieter?
Yeah, lads.
They're getting a free scran in a minute.
Talk to me about your journey then into boxing. People watching this will associate you with the UFC, they'll associate you with MMA, they'll associate you with spinning elbows and all those things. But before that, there was amateur pedigree in the sweet science.
The summer of the Athens Olympic Games, where McCann won silver, I just kept watching the boxing and felt a real affinity to want to do it. And my cousin James said, come to this gym with me. And I've gone and they wouldn't let me in because I was a girl. He's like, no girls here, love, no girls here. So I continued to go with our James and just like look in the window and watch and just stand outside and copy them. And then one day Danny went, all right, come in if you've got your gummy. Went in, sparred without ever doing a class and like battered one of the lads. And he went, all right, you can come. So that I was then allowed to stay and train. And this was the real science where it was like on the floor, stand still. When he shouts one, it's one movement back, two movements back. Traditional old school boxing. Right, lad. Polpetta just in the corner there, on the fly whilst we're walking over. Polpetta means meatball in Italian. So people wouldn't always know that. Hey chefs, hey chef, you okay? Right, everything and anything that you want. I am ordering ribs and I'm probably going to have a chicken.
A what?
Check on chef. Cacio e pepe, fried gnocchi and a mozzarella dipper.
Yes, chef.
Did you get that, lads?
I'm going to go for a chicken parm sub, mate. Does that work?
Okay.
So what's this chapter about?
Me. This isn't about no one else. This isn't about making anyone else proud other than myself. This is about me coming to work and enjoying it, knowing it and having flow and taking the last few things off of my life bucket list as an athlete. I've got 3 years with Eddie Hearn. I've got 10 fights in 2 years.
Yeah. And
the third year is an option if we want to go, or if it goes the way we know it probably will, then I get to do all the things that I want to do. But there's just a few more things I'm left to do before I feel like I can really step away and be okay with it. Calabrian ribs. It's the best thing I've ever put in my mouth.
Tell you what, that pesto just takes it to the next level.
Hey.
Look at us doing like MasterChef.
Could you imagine that on toast?
Oh,
thank you, chef.
That looks amazing.
Have you seen this for the pull? Watch this. It's like my smile. Hey, this will be the last one of these though for 10 weeks, let me tell you.
So, when you've achieved all the things that you want to achieve in boxing, can you imagine being a restaurateur for the rest of your life, or will there be other things that you're going to tap into?
I'm probably going to have to be a coach, to be honest. I said to Jazzy years ago, are we going to be old in the boxing gym, punching a bag? Do you remember that, Jazz? I think when you won one of your titles once and I had done well, I think you come home and we was lifting with Carl and I went, we're going to be like 60 in trackies still punching a bag, aren't we? And you was like, probably, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else will be without fighting like.
Why Eddie Hearn? Why Matchroom?
The vision he has, I believe in. I believe it's better the devil you know than you don't know.
Right. Okay.
And I said that to him and he took it with jest. I've seen what he's done for Katie Taylor. I've seen what he's done for women who say what they're going to do.
Yeah.
If you sell your tickets, if you perform, you give the crowd what they want and you you can sell it. You're always going to be in good hands. Do you know what I mean? It's not that I distrust the rest of them. What he proposed to me, I believe that could happen. If I could have stayed with Dana in the UFC and had to go in all of that TKO stuff, I would have, but that's probably just, I haven't got them years to wait. If I hadn't had any MMA experience, I was 25 and just going pro, that would be my direction. But I haven't got that. Eddie shows it every 2-3 weeks, and the tickets are not as expensive for the family to come to.
What is the maddest thing that has happened since becoming a UFC star?
Last weekend, Steve Aoki invited me and Paddy to his house.
Right, okay.
Jumping off the roof with my rab into a pit full of blocks on the trampoline, then doing a set with him in Caesar's Palace. The Rock making a video, posting it on his Instagram saying the people's elbow's now yours. The most electrifying move in sports entertainment. Drake buying me a Rollie. Dave Portnoy walking me out dressed up as the Queen's Guard.
Don't breeze over that. Drake bought you a Rolex off the back. Was it because he put a bet on you, you won, and part of that reward?
Well, 1.8 million he put on me and Paddy to win. I only won 4, so Paddy said, lads, what are we having? And I said, can we have a Rollie? And he went, yeah. I was like, I picked the most expensive one, obviously.
It's a nice one.
Paddy
Was
did
it
not.
a little
Daytona.
gold Daytona?
I think I've got 4 and soon to be 5 businesses with my business partner Joel, and we feed 20 people, 20 chefs we feed, and then think of their houses that they feed. And I think I've come a long way from a little girl who worked in, who was up and down from Bournemouth and Liverpool, worked in a chippy, worked in a cafe, worked in Subway, worked in every nightclub she could to earn where she was, slept in gyms, done everything she could legitimately to get to where she needs to be. And it's not over yet. I know your little girl started kickboxing after my spinning elbow.
Yeah.
And is still doing it, batters all the lads still. Double grades on the belts, and it's a massive thing, and sometimes you don't realise it. And
Is that the success?
Oh, absolutely. How could it not be? How could it not be?
You've always been quite sensible with your dough, haven't you? I know that every now and again, you like a nice watch and a nice pair of trainers and all that type of stuff, but you've always been quite sensible with that, because we see so many people leaving fight sports, don't we? Skin in a bit of a mess, scratching around for a living once they've left the game. Whereas that's kind of what I'm trying to stress with this conversation that we're having today, that coming into the world of boxing is not a financial decision for you, because you kind of set yourself up away from
My
the fight game anyway.
My dividends and my salaries come from my businesses, not from what I earned from fighting. If I wanted money, I'd be fighting misfits. I'd be fighting OnlyFans girls, do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
my family and the people I surround myself, I'd say like our moral compass and our integrity is a very high order. It's up there with one of the most important things. Every day when you wake up, you've got to carry that with you, and I think that's what boxing's about.
In 2 years from now, will I be talking to a world champion? Will I be talking to a unified world champion? Will I be talking to a multi-weight world champion? What will I be talking to?
Every day, you know, I've always wrote me gratitude. I'm adding different now, so I'm writing a performance camp diary as well.
Yeah.
I was with Misha Tate last week, and she said, you reached for the moon and you landed on the stars. And she said, but in this next journey, you're going to reach for the moon and you're going to get that. And I was like, I know. So I'm dreaming big because I aspire to get big. Why would you not want to be an undisputed world champion? I want to have healthy children, and I want to be content when I finally retire. And I need to make sure that I get that. Because I was content leaving MMA because I knew I had this. I want to make sure everything is exercised and left this body before we have this next conversation. I can't leave this sport with that much of an unfulfillment that I got from the MMA. And I know I needed that unfulfillment to give me the drive for this. And everything I learned from that will now give me a streamlined, quick way to the top here. But I just want to be able to be like